I'm going to read you a list of dates that may not mean anything to you. September 21st, 1938 was my mother's 9th birthday. December 7th, 1941 was Pearl Harbor Day. That day, my father was 17 years old, weighed 110 pounds, and signed up to go into the Navy. November 15th, 1968 was Mom and Dad's 20th wedding anniversary. 2 weeks earlier, they went away to celebrate and conceived me. On July 29th, 1969, Patty Jan is born. February 5th through 7th, 1978 was the Northeast blizzard of 78. October 31st, 1991, the perfect storm. October 17th, 1989, the San Francisco-Oakland earthquake, where my sister was 8 months pregnant with my niece Anna, who we still call Earthquake Baby. That is the vanilla in my trauma Sundae. What do you know about vanilla? It's plain, it's boring, right? Well, actually, vanilla's pretty gangster. It's hand-pollinated, and if it wasn't, it would only pollinate successfully 1% of the time. It's hermaphroditic, and it costs nearly as much as silver. You can see that vanilla is not plain and boring, but quite unique and different and rare. Here's a date that will mean something to you. September 11th, 2001. This was supposed to be a letter to 9/11, but I found out that September 11th was only the hot fudge on my trauma Sundae. Not what I'd expect, my reaction, right? Hot fudge is supposed to be not so bad, but sometimes it slides off your Sundae or it gets cold. Here's some more dates for you. August 2011, Hurricane Irene. September 2011, Hurricane Lee, back to back on either side of me. October of 2012, Superstorm Sandy hits New York City. I'm teaching at Baruch College. April of 2013 is the Boston Marathon bombing. May of 2018, tornadoes and macrobursts and microbursts strike the Hudson Valley in Beacon, New York. August of 2020 is Hurricane Isaias. February 1st through 2nd of 2021, a blizzard hits Beacon, New York. This is the whipped cream on my trauma Sundae, but nothing happened to me on any of these dates. Why does whipped cream hurt so much? Because trauma can be generational and build. And COVID was the cherry on top. November 9th, 2021 is the day that nothing happened, and I told this story for the first time. So what is PTSD? Post-traumatic stress disorder can occur after you've gone through an extreme emotional trauma that involved the threat of injury or death. Healthcare providers do not know why traumatic events cause PTSD in some people, but not in others. Your genes, emotions, and family setting may all play roles. Past emotional trauma may increase your risk of PTSD after a recent traumatic event. With PTSD, the body's response to a stressful event is changed. Normally, after the event, the body recovers. The stress hormones and chemicals the body releases due to stress go back to normal levels. For some reason, in a person with PTSD, the body keeps releasing the stress hormones and chemicals. PTSD can occur at any age. It can occur after such events as assault, car accidents, domestic abuse, natural disasters, a stay in prison, sexual assault, terrorism, or war. PTSD is not just for military and first responders. Our world is a complex and dangerous place. If you or anyone you love is exhibiting the symptoms of PTSD, help is available. So here are some resources if you're exhibiting the symptoms of PTSD, including anxiety or depression. Our governments admit they have screwed up our mental health. I found it useful to call my state or county's free COVID mental health line. The number in New York is 844-863-9314. And I put the number in my phone so I could call it in a crisis. If you have health insurance, they certainly would like you to keep that job so you can keep paying your premiums. I went on my health insurance company's website, clicked the big button that said mental health, and by filling out a simple questionnaire, got connected and diagnosed with PTSD by a teledoc therapist. With mental health issues in my family that went back generations, a treatment center seemed the best option to get quick results for decades of trauma. I Googled women, recovery, PTSD, and found the refuge. There I learned many traditional and alternative treatments to trauma. One that has produced amazing results is somatic experiencing therapy. It's an alternative to traditional talk therapy. You still visit a therapist, but it's much more about the physical reactions to your emotions. There are lots and lots of treatments for PTSD. The most important thing to remember is that it's curable and you can have the life you remember back. The work is hard, but the results are nothing short of miraculous.